Hey guys, how's it going? Today's video I will be running through a randomized game of Final Fantasy Tactics, which is one of the best games ever made. Having made it through a sample run, I felt it would be entertaining to showcase how nuts it can get. There are no rules for this run, everything will be fair game. You will notice I play at an enhanced speed because I have a problem. I may be lactose intolerant, but get used to seeing whatever insane cheese I find. I did not record the settings I used for this particular file, but let's look at the spoiler-free file to see what kind of layout that we got. All these 1.0s at the top are the various custom settings that I put. This value is the highest it can go, meaning shit's about to get really weird. And look at that. Mime is ideal for leveling down, and Wizard for leveling up. It may come to a point where I will need to do that, so let's just keep that in the back of our minds. The poach list is looking pretty slick, so we got the best armor Maximilian, the best shield the Escutcheon 2, a Genji glove, and Nagra Rock combo. Let's begin, and change this dumb name to something good. Birthday will always be mine, even though there's reasons not to be a Scorpio. This has a patch applied to auto skip cutscene text, which is gonna make things a lot smoother. I don't know what the hell Hashmalum is doing back there, but clearly he's part of the church. Simon beats the shit out of him, and we get to the first tutorial style fight. I say tutorial because you can only control one person, and losing is pretty much impossible unless you're a cheeky bastard. Fucking what? We'll get to you in a second. We need to change some options first. What the fucks? These numbers are... what's the job situation like? I have enabled double JP growth, and even then, I don't think this is a grind that I can deal with. Maybe max modifiers was a mistake. Maybe I'm stupid.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
A circle? What the hell? Oh. Accumula. Oh my god, and it's AoE? Infinite MP? Now that nightmare is over, Delita just rides off on this trusting Minotaur Boko with an unconscious woman. Hi, Vigraf. So glad you can make it, buddy. Is that your sister? As we can see, these stats are what would scientifically be called fucked. So this entire battle is just a one-shot fest, and What the actual shit is this reward? Those bandits were so loaded. Oh my god, dude, I like this. I'm honestly not even sure why I bother looking through these abilities, because there's no way in hell I'm gonna learn a single one of these things. Look at this cost, dude. Why? Why is it so expensive? Might as well take a look at the weapons to see what... Okay. Clearly we need to reset because that's a mess that not even I'm gonna get into. Alrighty, let's try this again. Hopefully not so stupid. Nice. There's the custom changes that you might have missed the first time around. It looks like Geomancer's our level down choice, and mine is our level up. And the post list has a lot of good things this time around. Man, Agrius, you're looking pretty dark over there, girl. What's going on? Oh god, her brave sucks. It's the wrong zodiac sign. Why does this randomizer keep doing our girl so dirty? Clearly, this random layout has a lot of potential power behind it, as well as make things very dangerous for us. Poison Frog is extremely powerful cheese. I was actually pretty worried going into the fight with just the little attack power I had. Fortunately, our boy Butthole was able to ride it out. Delita has an Ent this time. He's stepping up his game. Oh, hey, look. Wigroff is back. What's up, buddy? Garrowin is gonna have a pretty nasty frog infestation, thanks to me. Dude, these rewards are godlike. Strip and kick. See, my plan is to level up the jobs to the point that the crew is able to change into anything. I'm gonna have to channel my inner Adam West and win the shouting match. Obviously, we're not gonna save August. This seed is actually gonna be pretty terrifying for the early stages because I don't know how long it'll be before I get fog protection. Thief is also a really low unlock, so the chances of it being a secondary is pretty good. August is a furry? Okay. With everything dead, I decided to grind up the squad to at least 4. Let's just speed up that part. Next job on the list is Priest to at least 4. So Mandalia playing this out as a grinding spot because White Mage is really slow. Everything's double turning me constantly. However, from Garland's side, we got one set up pretty perfectly. But the moron walked on a death sentence trap, so I couldn't get the JP I needed to go DBZ. Another entry from Garland, and I got what I needed. Level 2 Mediator should not take long. Their speed multiplier is pretty decent, so at least the random fights won't be a huge problem. Mind Blast is apparently super fucking dangerous now, holy shit. These black goblins are so utterly dangerous that it's imperative that they die first, no matter what. Fortunately, August is fine to the enemy to death, and Delita comes in clutch. If it weren't for them, I'm pretty sure I'd lose. Level 3 Samurai, but like everything else, they suck shit from an asshole fountain. And they were a mistake. New class, Thief. They can turn us into frogs, but I hold the power of the Uno reverse card. Can you imagine what this must be like in universe? You're just a person living in the slums of a city, and it starts raining. You go under your makeshift home to try and stay dry. Your ears are assaulted by a loud yelling in the distance. A man screams, another man screams, a woman screams, and then a final male voice screams. At first, there's a noticeable delay between the screams. You're confused by the sound, so you listen even harder while trying to discern where it's coming from. The screams increase in pace, with the delay between the distinct set of four getting ever so small. You're drawn to it, and before you realize your feet have moved, you find your gaze upon the battle. You see a bunch of fucking frog bodies encircling a group of 4 people just screaming bloody murder. You're frightened, but you cannot look away. After what seems like hours, but in reality was only a few seconds, you see a man dressed in green instantaneously teleport and strike a blonde-haired man. A deafening roar shocks you to your core, but you saw no lightning, and you hear the sound of thunder once more as the female viciously strikes her victim. Your face is then met with the leg of the frog that used to be in front of that woman. Feeling only animalistic fear, you run to the safety of your ramshackle house, hoping your presence doesn't offend these mighty gods among men. All because they fucking scream.